All right, how to prepare for your upcoming solo retreat. So perhaps, you're looking for change in your life. Maybe you feel stuck. Maybe you have a big decision coming up and you're looking for clarity on what decision to make, which way to go. Or maybe you're a meditator and you feel that you've become too dependent on the centers and want a little bit more independence in your practice and want to go out into wilderness and test the boundaries and experience new things. Well, perhaps a weekend solo retreat is right for you. For me, I'm actually making this video because I'm on one right now. You can see I'm in this little tent here, and the idea came to mind to make this video to inspire you as well, because I found it to be very beneficial. So yeah, it doesn't have to be a weekend. You can make this multiple days, as many as you like. Just know that the more days that you're going to be out here, then the more you have to prepare. And it doesn't even have to be very far. Maybe the weekend retreat can be in your backyard or in a friend's backyard. Maybe it can be just a mile out from a road. Just know that the further away you are from a road, typically the more solitude you'll find on your weekend retreat. Excuse me, throat's tense. So yeah, before you even set out at all, what you're gonna want to do is first just set your intentions. Like why do you want to go on a weekend solo retreat? What are you looking to get out of it? The more clear your intentions are, the more you'll be able to persevere in times of difficulty. And I just think the more you'll find when you're out there, the more you'll uncover. So be specific if you'd like. I tend to enjoy dividing my intentions up into mental, physical, spiritual, financial, emotional. There's many different categories. Pick and choose what you like and set your intentions. Next is choosing a campsite. Like I discussed, it can be anywhere. Just know the terrain. Wherever you're going, know what you're going up against. Buy topographical maps, some physical maps if you need them. Also download a couple apps. I'm sure you already have Google Maps, but download an app called maps.me. These are offline maps, so you can download the geography that you'll be going into beforehand, and you'll have access to those maps once you arrive. And so you can shut off your service to your phone, which I highly recommend that you do, and still know your way around. So yep, choosing a campsite. And in that same regard, you'll also want to have a water plan. Like, what are you going to do about water? Is there a spring nearby? Is there a creek? Do you need a water filter? Is there a spigot? Do you need to bring your own water? How much water do you need to bring? These are all questions that you're going to want to ask yourself. For me, I typically enjoy bringing 1 liter of water per day. That's not very much at all. You might want 2 liters of water per day. And really, it also depends on how far you're hiking into this retreat to reach your home base and then set up camp. It just depends. So if you have questions about that, reach out in the comments. A lot of this just has to do with knowing yourself and how much you feel comfortable with. So next is setting a date. and sticking to it. So maybe if you're watching this video, you already feel inspired to do a weekend solo retreat. Well, set a date. Pick a date that's no further than a month out in the future and begin preparing. Close any loops that you might have before you exit society and enter into your weekend solo retreat. Whatever those 2 or 3 things are that most come to mind that frighten you, you know, whether it's contacting your boss and taking care of those last couple tasks, go ahead and do that. Otherwise, they'll be bothering you. They'll be stuck in your mind on the retreat, and you won't be able to sit with yourself and do the work that you want to do. So do those things and prepare accordingly. So once you've chosen your date, check the weather. Make sure that, it doesn't necessarily have to be great weather, but make sure you're not putting yourself in harm's way. Do not enter into danger because of this weekend solo retreat. Preferably things are sunny and a little bit chilly. That makes for affecting camping weather. There's less bugs when it's cold, which I enjoy. And yeah, it just kind of keeps me grounded to the cold weather. There's not a whole lot I enjoy. Not a lot of distractions that come up when you're cold and you have to stay inside your tent. So, and if it's warm, so be it. That's nice too. So yeah, just make sure you're not doing anything too crazy. All right. Next is, again, bring your phone. I think this is an essential part of, it kind of seems like a no-brainer these days, but just bring it. And this is going to be your GPS, your clock if you need it. You can take notes on your phone. You can document the journey if you'd like by taking pictures along the way and filming yourself like I'm doing right now. So it makes for a useful tool. Also, if you get into any emergencies, you might be able to turn on your phone and retrieve cell signal. But I highly recommend keeping it off until you are experiencing something crazy. All right. Bring a power bank also to charge your phone. I'll show you mine. This is what a power bank looks like. It's just like a brick. And this thing will give me like 6 to 7 charges on my phone. So if that's charged, I know that I'm good for quite a few days. So yeah, bring one if you'd like your phone not to die. They're called external battery chargers. A good brand that I have used before is Anchor. And I think this one, I forget what this brand is that I use currently. I'll find out and put it in the comments or something. But bring a power bank, make sure your phone doesn't die. Check. Okay, next, some final precautions you could take if this is your first weekend solo retreat, is informing the local police department of your intentions, informing friends and family of your intentions. Let them know how long you plan on being out there, and that way, if things go wrong, they can expect you on certain days and can check up on you if things go haywire. But I think you'll be fine. Just be wise, pack properly. If you are hiking out, make sure that you have lightweight hiking gear and camping gear. Do some research on what that entails. You're not going to want to bring anything that's excess and be burdened by that. and you're not going to want to be missing anything and be in a difficult position. So know what you need and nothing more, and bring that. So finally, drop all expectations. I like this one. When you arrive to your campsite, who knows what will be occurring there? Perhaps there's a party. Perhaps there's 40 people camping there. Maybe there's one other person. Maybe there's no one, and that's great. But just know that these are things that you cannot control, and just accept whatever fate, reality has bestowed on you when you reach the campsite. If you do feel as if it's no good, you can always bail and leave and try again another time. Perhaps a different campsite. Maybe you chose the wrong one. But yeah, also, if you've brought a tent, which I highly recommend, set up your tent and go in it. And don't be bothered by any external factors, and enjoy your weekend solo retreat. Okay, I think that's everything. I hope I covered everything. I'm sure there's a lot outstanding, but I just wanted to make a quick video to perhaps inspire you to get out here and enjoy some time alone. I've been doing this for the last couple days and found some clarity from it. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe to this YouTube channel. I'll come out with more videos on meditation, growth, awakening, I don't know, hiking, camping, movement, yoga, I don't know, writing. I have a lot of interests. So I'm just going to use this as a creative funnel or a creative canvas for whatever comes to mind. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up and comment below what you thought of it. All right, guys, we'll see you next time. Thanks.